Mendoza, public open media workout. How do you feel?
Amazing, man. This was super motivating. I know this is promotion for the public, but I got hyped myself. You know, I love this. I love seeing my name on the big, lights and everything, those big banners, and it just means the world to me, man. It's almost fight night. My dream has almost come true because I keep saying the dream isn't to fight for the title, it's to win the title. So I'm not here just to take part. We're here to take over, like McGregor said.
Tell us a bit about Sydney. You were there for 3 or 4 days. What do you like better about the Gold Coast than Sydney?
Sydney, man, I hear some people talking negative about it out here, but I loved it. It's just different. It's more, suburby city, a little more packed, tons of people and stuff. But man, what's to hate about this? The Gold Coast reminds me of almost like Miami back in the States. Just beautiful, architecture, the beaches, obviously, the women, everything. There's nothing to complain about out here, man. I like the chill vibes about the city.
Brian, in 2019, you posted a photo on your Instagram of the Pacquiao and Brono banner, and you said, "I'm going to grind until I see my name up there." What does it mean to you to see your name up there on that banner today?
The world, man. It means the world. It means everything. You always work hard, and it's just kind of working hard blindly, because you don't know when you're going to get these opportunities, and that's why these last few fights you've seen me, I know it's all or nothing, and that's why you see me really just lay it all down there. Go out on my shield type of guy. It's kill or be killed, and that's the mindset I go in there with, man. So seeing this, man, it's a dream come true.
You've got some heavy hands. It's very evident, especially in your last fight against Mendoza. How do you think Tim's going to be able to deal with your heavy shots come Sunday?
That's what we're going to have to find out. There's a lot of questions to be answered. He's been put down by other guys or hurt anyway, and we're going to find out. I know I have some bombs, but I'm not in there looking for one shot. If it takes all 12, of all-out war and everything, but the point is it's going to be explosive, and I'm coming out with my hand raised.
Do you think, Brian, because he had his last fight, he blasted the guy out in 1 round, are you going to be better suited as this fight goes down the stretch?
Man, there's levels to this. I'm just honest, like no disrespect or anything, but I'm at a different level, and I think Tim knows that as well. I can see that he's very focused for this fight and everything, but there's no 70 seconds, and if he does, he might run into something he doesn't like.
How are you going to be different, mate? You said you're different to anything he's faced before. How are you different?
There's a few things I bring to the table I just feel like he hasn't seen before, and it just is what it is, man. That's for you guys to find out on fight night. What I bring to the table, but it's experience, man. I've been in there, especially since living in Las Vegas. Even just my sparring, man. The level is you wouldn't believe. Just every day you walk in, or a random world champion or Olympian or whatever undefeated prospect is there to spar and work and stuff. So I'm learning every day like crazy. I have so much knowledge around me, and the work ethic too that I've built up, man. There's a lot.
What about when Mario sort of comes into town? What sort of boost does that give you? What does it mean to you for a friend like that to fly halfway around the world?
It's everything, man. It's one of my best friends, and he just won a world title, and I'd say perfect performance, man. It just blew us all away, and just super excited. And he's one of my best friends, So for him to win a world title, and he's like, all right, I could be anywhere in the world, and I'm coming out of Australia to see my friend. Not that he's been complaining, he loves it out here, but still, just the fact that he did it for me, he could have been anywhere, and it means the world to me, man. That support and just that much more of a boost in that.
Do you think Tim's feeling the pressure of being champion in this fight?
We're gonna find out, he's very nonchalant about a lot of stuff, but that's the thing, man. These are all kind of questions we gotta find out in there. Everybody can talk, have a poker face and do all this, but on fight night, they call it, the circle of truth. That's where everything comes out. Whoever was lying, whoever wasn't working, whoever was whatever, it all gets exposed on fight night. So that's when we're gonna find out, and I plan to find out.
What are your thoughts of his manager talking about Crawford and Canelo and what's next?
Man, when I went to fight Rosario, it was the same thing. They were like, this is the best we could get. This is the opponent we got on 10 days notice. He's not going to be ready. Okay, blew him out of the water. And then Fundora, they were posting up on the Showtime stuff. They were posting up him versus Charlo already, as I was in the build-up for my fight. So I'm used to it, man. Everybody says he was going to kill me, and now you saw what I did to him, and now this guy, he's supposed to walk right through me and get passed on to the next. I've been here before. This is the experience I'm talking about. They can talk all they want, but he needs to see me, and we're going to find out who's really up next for those big shots.
Nice one, guys.